Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is now our third video together, and I feel like you guys are really finally getting to know the true me. I think with so much going on in the world, like this is, you guys know by now, like this is my escape, and I'm having such a good time doing this. Anyways, today we're gonna switch things up, and I'm only gonna be focusing on the eyes because the eyes, like if I filmed my entire face, this video would be 3 hours long because the eyes take me forever to do. But I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. I wanted to mess with some color, and I wanted to do some crazy, like a crazy look. I kind of did like a sunset vibe inspired by my background. So without further ado, I want you guys to get into this eye look with me. I'm inviting you. Come on, let's go. Let's go. This eye look, yes. We're changing everything up today. The setup is a little different, and so is my whole like routine. When I'm doing something that's really heavily eye focused, I like to do my eyes first, and then I'll move on to my skin. Like a blank canvas, so I can really have so much more space to work with. I am going to be doing my brows, but a brow, like an in-depth brow tutorial is what I'm going to be doing next. So I'm gonna do my brows first, and I'll be right back. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just gonna take a dense brush and blend out all that excess concealer and foundation I used to cut it. Now that my brows are on, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the rest of the concealer on my hand, and I'm gonna prime my eyelids for this look that we are going to be getting into. Like, I'm very excited for this. Okay, so the eyelids are prepped, ready to go. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna dip into this shade in the powder, in the Gingerbread palette by Too Faced. It's called Powdered Sugar, and I'm just gonna set my lids. One thing I like to do is take some rubbing alcohol and clean off my brushes as I'm doing my makeup. So I do this because one, I'm lazy and I don't like to clean my brushes, and two, it's really easy. So all you have to do is take some 70% alcohol. I have 99% as well, but I like to use 70% because it's a little nicer on my brushes. I just take it and put it on a black towel because my mom will literally kill me if I use anything else. I'll take that brush and I'm just gonna swipe like that. It seems like there's still stuff on it, but if I rub it on my hand, there's no color. The first shade I'm going to be going into on this palette is going to be this light pink shade, and I'm gonna use this as a transition color for the pink and purple look we're going to do today. Nicely coat my brush in that, and now you can see it's all pink, and I'm just gonna go in. And what I like to do is tilt my head back. Oh God, these pimples are booming. I like to tilt my head back and really use this color to move all the way up. I'm just gonna take a little bit of yellowy tone in the middle of that, right on that same brush because, you know, I don't like to use different brushes. I'm just gonna go right over that pink with that color. I'm gonna do a halo eye for you guys. Okay, so halo eyes, probably something I struggle with the most, but I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. The whole effect will be right in the middle of the eye. So you want the entire eye, like the sides of the eye to be really dark and then the middle to be really light. Gonna go in with my tried and true. This is the Morphe M330. We're gonna go in with that. And I'm going to be dipping into this first shade right here. I like to put the darkest on the outer corners, and then I'll work my way in. So I'm going to be going in with this dark purple right here. But don't worry, we are going to blend till no end, I promise you. I like to stamp first and then kind of like mark my territory and then blend later. And the trick to the halo eye is like you kind of have to figure out like where your crease would be and then where your outer V is, because that's where you want to focus the most product. Okay, so now that I have that shade packed on, I'm just gonna start dragging it towards the center of my lid. And I'm gonna be going now in with this shade to kind of marinate those two colors together. Marinate. I don't know the word, but just kind of like marry. Let's go with marry. That makes no sense, but let's do it. And go on the other side, and I'm just gonna go right above that purple. See how it kind of brings it together on the top. So now I'm gonna be going back into that same pink shade, that light pink shade that we had before. And this is why I wanted to lay it down first. So now when I use it to transition, it'll be so much easier. Okay, so now that all the colors are on, I'm gonna just eye layer because I need to focus on this one. So now that all the colors are on, I'm gonna go back and just kind of reverse the steps back. So I went down and out, and now I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go back up. So now I'm gonna be taking that same pink shade before, it's kind of like that magenta shade, and I'm gonna be going back in with that. So now that those two are blended, I'm gonna go back and blend some more later, because you know it's blend till literally no end. But for right now, I just want to take this more dense brush here, and I'm gonna go back into that dark purple, and now I'm gonna focus on my inner and outer corners like I was before, but just now a little more with more precision. So what I like to do is keep tilting my head back and finding that crease, because it'll look really nice when you kind of elongate your eye. And so I just tilt my head back and follow that crease. Voila, there we have it. Completely blended. I think I'll never be satisfied with any of my blending, because I want it to look like just so seamless and like unclockable, but she will get clocked, I will tell you that. I'm gonna finish this eye off camera. I thought I was gonna do both, but this was a lot of work. So, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to cut the halo crease. Okay, so now that both eyes are done and I blended and I look like I got two black eyes, let's get into this cut crease. The trick about a halo eye is that you want this top portion right here. So first of all, halo eyes kind of elongate your eyes. So you want to go obviously above your crease. The thing is, the more gradient you make it seem, like the cooler it is. Halo eyes will be the death of me one day. But you know what? I'm gonna die a good damn. I'm gonna die looking good. So what I like to do is kind of start at the bottom of mine. I just got some concealer, and I'll move and I'll just pat from side to side motions. You want to be really careful because you need it to transfer, but at the same time you don't want to put too much product. So what I'm going to do is look up, and look, half my work is done for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom you guys in. I'm just going to focus mainly right on this, like creasing this out. I'm kind of making like a half moon sort of. So you see how I just kind of, it looks like a mushroom, actually. It looks like a mushroom. And I'm just gonna make that mushroom at the top, and then we're gonna bring this little mushroom down. My problem is I always make halo eyes too big in the middle. So I always end up having to go in with more product on the sides, but that's okay because I like the more gradient effect anyway. So we're gonna go back in with that M330, and we're gonna go back in with this lighter shade, the lighter magenta shade right here. And I'm also going to be mixing in this kind of hot pink shade here. But what I like to do is I don't like to blend all the way up, because I like to keep this kind of like line. When I go in with the glitter, it's gonna be really pronounced if I keep this concealer free of shadow. So I'm gonna go in and blend, but I'm not gonna go all the way to the top. So I like to do this because it kind of coats that concealer, but doesn't make it too dark. You see, this eye takes so long that it would literally be a 20-minute video on just the eyes. Like, that's why I just couldn't do it. So I'm gonna do my face later, I promise. But right now, this is what it's looking like. I like to really leave this kind of blank space right there, this half moon. It looked like a sunset. I told y'all, what did I tell y'all? I told y'all I was gonna do that. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe me. What I'm gonna do right now is just to really make sure that everything is blended and seamless and gorgeous. I'm gonna take two colors right now. Those two purple shades that I've been using this entire time. And again, just pack. Oh, no. Just pack it. And then what I'm gonna do is go into that other shade and mix those two together. And now, so what I did was I kind of closed this halo eye up until right there on the top. So what I'm gonna do is kind of just take this concealer and just redefine that middle part. So now I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty Nude palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Crave right at the top of this. As I'm drying it down, I'm going to be mixing Crave and Daydream together. And what I'm going to do now is take that same brush. I'm not putting any more product. And of course, we are going to marinate. I know that's not the word, but mind your business. Again and again. Flick down. But this is what one eye looks like. The talent jumped out, ladies and gentlemen. The talent, the thrive, the determination jumped out in this one. I'm really a crackhead. Okay, so now that both eyes are done, I can, for halo eyes, I don't know, for some reason, I can just never get them the exact same way. It drives me insane. Like, you see how this one's thinner in the middle? Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take some micellar water and micellar water, that's how they say it, I think. And I'm just gonna clean up my under eye. Whenever I do this, it makes me so happy because like it kind of like shows me the ending product, and the ending product is what I'm gonna do now is just do a thin line of black liner. I'm not gonna do a wing because this look has already pronounced itself, so I don't really need to do a wing. Don't kill me, but I'm gonna use the same lash that I did last time, but I'm sorry, I really don't know the name. I will find the name once I'm allowed back in Lucky's again. I mean, let's get into it. I will be back at the end with my finished face and everything, and I just can't wait for you guys to see the finished look. I'm so excited for the finished look. Oh. I'm just so happy with this look. Like, I feel like I use, as always, my tried and true, the Duo, the Born This Way foundation and concealer for the rest of my face. But this isn't about the face right now. You guys know what this is about. This is about this right here. The talent jumped out. Like, it really jumped out. I also use this new method that I've seen on TikTok recently for my face. And you put moisturizer on, you set it with translucent powder, then you spray your face, and then you put primer on. And guys, let me tell you, my skin has never come out so buttery smooth like this. Like, it's dewy but matte at the same time. Don't clock my hair, girl. You know we in quarantine. Stop looking over there. But guys, I'm just so in love with this look. I just wanted to get one more still shot for you guys. Would you say she's serving? Cause I'm hungry. I heard she's serving looks like. So I don't really need to say anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I am absolutely obsessed with doing this. This is so fun, and I'm glad that you guys really enjoy my content. Again, if you guys have, if you guys want me to be more instructional in any of my videos, then let me know. But if not, I will just continue to try to explain here and there, but mainly just focus on doing my makeup and having a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.